Oh man, we're too late.
This is... I'm sorry. You. Both of you.
You know who we are.
I've been studying you my whole life. Ever since as a child, I first heard the story of Cheara, High Priestess of Horus the Hawk God, and her lover, Prince Khufu. I hoped and prayed this day might come.
Well, it looks like we've come to the right place.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Fellow historian. Here to discuss another passion of yours. Vandal Savage.
There's no way of telling your story without telling his also. 4,000 years ago, Vandal Savage was an Egyptian priest, secretly in love with a priestess. You, or rather, you in your first life. But you were in love with another, Prince Khufu. Savage, or Hath-Set as he was then known, learned of the affair and was consumed with jealous rage.
You believe me yet?
Which drove him to murder you both. And prayed for the Hawk God, Horus, to damn the objects of his hate for all eternity. But Cheara had a prayer of her own, that Horus would protect them forever. But another life was bound to theirs by accident.
Savages. That's why he wants us both dead.
My theory is that the three of you were exposed to the same radiation by the meteorites.
We all share the same power.
And every time he kills you, it passes to him. That's what maintains his immortality.
That's impossible.
Unless the meteorites contain a mutative element, like the particle accelerator that caused your powers.
But without evidence, you're asking us to take you at your word.
It's not my word. It's theirs. But you still don't remember me, do you?
We knew you in our past lives.
You've told me your entire story, stretching back through the ages. But when I first knew you, it was after World War I. And your names were Joe and Edith. Edith Boardman.
Wait, like we were related? I don't remember you. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. You always warned me that if I ran into you in your next life, you might have forgotten me. That's us. At the World's Fair. You're just as beautiful as I remember you. Mother.
How old were you when...
You two were murdered? 10. My whole life, you taught me to be careful, to keep moving, always one step ahead of Savage. But after tracking you for 4,000 years, he'd gotten good. He found us in the middle of the night at a flea-bag motel in North Carolina. You hid me in the closet and made me promise that no matter what I heard, I'd stay put. And I did.
Sorry to interrupt your family time, but we were hoping you could tell us a bit more where to locate Savage's present whereabouts.
He hides in the shadows, never drawing too much attention. But every lifetime, placing himself near the seat of power, sowing seeds of destruction. Who remembers the name of the man who whispered in the ear of Gavrilo Princi and convinced him to start World War I?
But why? What does he get out of that?
The more the world is focused on destroying itself, the less it notices an immortal psychopath in its midst.
With the ultimate goal of subjugating the entire planet.
He killed your parents, Professor Boardman. Something tells me you know where to locate Vandal Savage.
I have an educated guess.